Okay, hello folks, Matt Nolan here. I'm maker of cymbals, gongs, triangles, tubular bells, all sorts of metal percussion things. What I have here is a Baroque triangle, a period triangle for sort of music around the 1790s, early 1800s, Mozart and Haydn, that kind of thing. So this is the much earlier version of the triangle, which still has the jingling rings attached. So it's a shorter sound, it kind of sizzles a bit. Got these little decorative scrolls on. No idea if they're going to be in focus. There we go, decorative scrolls. But this one's open. This is sort of a bit more like a modern triangle. It's open at the edge as well. So here's a little listen to how it sounds. It's got a reasonable length to the sizzle. You can shorten it if you want with a bit of dampening. Either gradual or quicker. Oh, there's a train. The joys of working under the railway. So this is my Baroque model triangle. Arm out of the way. Need a better background instead of this scruffy workshop. Baroque model triangle, 10-inch. This is made from a bronze alloy with blackened stainless steel rings that were found to have the best sound. But then going a little earlier in time, a little closer to the medieval, but I guess still strictly speaking in the Baroque, I actually had a blacksmith, a proper blacksmith, make me this. This is based on an old painting, some iconography of the old triangles. That's the only real evidence we have of how they were. This is completely closed. There's no gap in it, and in fact it is one piece of metal. There's no join in it either. I mean, these corners look very sharp, but actually this was forged from one whole piece of metal. There are no gaps, there are no joints, no welding, nothing like that. It's just a piece of metal that's been split and hot hammered and turned into a circle, then turned into a triangle. It's got 5 rings on this particular one, larger rings, so the triangle is steel and the rings are also steel. I've sort of threaded it on a little makeshift clip here so we can hang it up. Of course you can't hook it onto anything because it doesn't have a gap, so you need the clip to be permanently attached in order to play it. So here's how this one sounds, the steel one without the gap. It's a fair bit shorter. I guess there's a little more bite to the sizzle. That's playing it sort of at an angle. We can play it on the top, a different tone, get more of the sizzle. You can play it flat against the edge, different tone, less sizzle. I guess I prefer the sort of half and half, the 45 degree or 60 degree-ish combination. Playing it up here seems to produce a bit of a nasty overtone that sustains a lot longer than everything else. I don't particularly like, although you can calm it down a bit with a little bit of a finger mute. So there you have it, a more medieval type closed. This is about a 14-inch, I need to measure it actually, 12 or 14 inch along here, probably more like 12, isn't it, 12 or 13. Let's get a ruler. What is it? I haven't had it long enough to have measured it. It is, it's pretty much 14 inch. It is 14 inch, I would say. Across the long sides and 10 and a half, I guess, getting on for 11 along the bottom limb. So a fair bit larger than my bronze version with the scrolls and the open sides. But this is, what is the word? This is authentic according to the paintings and some old books where there are actually measurements given in terms of, I don't know, furlongs or something like that. So there you have it. 2 Baroque stroke medieval triangles.